Hey, what's going on, Divine Feminines? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I want to drop a message for you guys. This may be a couple of parts, we'll see. But for the most part, I do have the first card laid down, okay? And it is Mirror. She's the saint of true freedom. All right, so I'll talk about her in a few minutes, right? It's coming from the Divine Feminine deck. So don't forget, you guys, every twin is on a different stage of their journey, okay? This journey is basically about your soul's evolution. This is the truest journey of self-love, basically. Like, your divine counterpart is teaching you about your own self-love, that you are that true love that you're looking for. And hopefully you guys so far have been really like learning a lot of valuable lessons. I know it has been some hard lessons, but they're very valuable, because where we're headed, it's like it requires us to operate in our wholeness regardless, okay? And how I'm seeing it, it says, love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So you already know, right? On this journey, you are becoming one with your soul. Because you and your counterpart share the same soul, you guys are already in a soul merger, if that makes sense. Always tend to look at the twin flames as the true marriage, okay? You know how biblically when you get married to someone, it says to become one, right? When you're doing it in a 3D, it's just that this is already a 5D connection. And what I'm seeing here is, let me set my intentions before I get started, okay? So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with this divine feminine reading. Protect us as we go through these portals. Close the gates to anything not in alignment. Protect my throat chakra and my energy. I accept my true guides are here with me to deliver this message, and so it is. And so here, so basically Mirror, who was she? I wanted to say a little bit about who she was. She was considered Krishna to be her, she was unwillingly married, okay, to someone, basically, in 1516. He was the Prince of Mewar. But she considered Krishna to be her true husband. So this was somebody totally different, right? So I feel like that could have been her twin flame, right? So what she teaches us is that what she is teaching us is to really make a choice based on not external expectations, but your own internal expectations is how I'm seeing it, okay? So here it says, don't worry about how other people will perceive your actions. So Mirror is about doing what's right for you and no one else. Ultimately, only you can know what needs to be done or said. You have this one brief life, and every second of it matters. She is about standing up for what you know is right for you, even if others will judge you for it. The fear of being persecuted can convince us not to be true to who we really are. There's a love, though, that's far larger than human constructs and cultural values. Love isn't ethical. Love isn't bound by any ideas of what's socially acceptable. Love is what sets us free from the expectations that bind us. Love, in whatever way it finds us, asks us to stay loyal to our own soul. Any outside forces or person who asks us to betray our most intimate relationship with the divine isn't acting out of love. You are the divine, right? You are the divine feminine. For Mirror, her true husband wasn't the one she was married to. The love that made her brave, the love that inspires her every poem and action, was a divine love for Krishna. So the laws that bound her to the strict expectations of being a wife didn't actually apply to her. Love asks us to look at what really matters to us and at what we truly value. And love asks us to bravely defy expectations in order to be true to ourselves. Woo. Love wants us to marry our own soul, okay? So what's holding you back from expressing your truth fully? Remember, love is what's going to set you free, okay? Be true to yourself. I said that in the beginning of the reading. Be honest with yourself, right? What do you really want? So, in that being said, let me pull some tarot. 4:44 on the timer. Come on now, twin flame numbers coming through. Tell me about Mirror. Look, shout out to Mogul Printing. he did my hat for me. I'm so excited because my other hat was just kind of like breaking all up. And I do have some lovely Divine Feminine t-shirts that are in stock now. You can order these from my website. Okay, you guys, that link is in my bio. So the devil comes out. Lord have mercy. Off the back, okay? Woo! Off the back. It's a lot of course, codependencies. It's like addictions is what really affects your connection here with your counterpart. And the reason why I say that is because of the codependencies, because of the feelings of abandonment, rejection, those things, right? That's what is being projected off. So you have to constantly keep connecting back to love, because love is the highest vibration of all, right? So everything that's centered around love, if love is the focus, then guess what? Things start to shift. Okay, so remember that you don't want to have this contract here with the devil. Okay, 3 of Wands comes out, right? And in order for you to continue to expand, you got to have that confidence, especially within your own self. It's a lot, right? Because we know we have this clear vision of what we want for our future here. But you also have to be confident in knowing that this is what you can have. It's the love that's going to set you free. Connect back to the love. It's all I keep hearing. Connect back to the love. The love of self is what's going to set you free here. This is what's helping you to grow. So once you begin to stand in your power and in your independence and to release yourself from this, look, then this what happens. That soul merger, right? With the twins, the lovers. You guys begin to come together in union as you already won. Okay, so there's no such thing as separation between the two, because you guys share the same soul. So regardless of if your person lives in another state, you understand, you're still connected through that soul energy, right? And I know a lot of divine femmes like, no, I want them here in my 3D. I get it, right? You want them here in your 3D, but at this point, what we're supposed to be doing, okay, and we're all on different timelines, 707, is really becoming one with ourselves. And as we become one with ourselves, then we become one with our divine counterpart. Okay, so stop running from yourself, right? In the separation with yourself. And once you begin to end that separation within yourself, then guess what? Boom, the lovers come together. That's union. That's partnership. Okay? So continue to manifest your goals. Continue to be in your Queen of Wands energy, okay? Focusing on your goals and what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, because you can literally manifest this. So all that is required of you in this particular cycle is to continue to focus on your self-love, is how I'm seeing it, okay? This soul merger is what I keep hearing, all right? So let me pull something, because I feel like I need to go into the twin flame cards real quick. And then I'm going to check my time, though, because I may need to stop to go to part 2. We got a few more minutes. Okay. So this is coming from the Twin Flame Ascension deck by Dr. Harmony. What I need to see. Beyond illusions. So change your perception. I want to pull one more card. The Electric. Creative expression. I feel like I need another one. So we're going to go with 3 cards, okay? This one keeps sticking. Hold on. Spiritual Awakening comes out as well. So we got our 3 cards here. It's time to forgive, okay? If there's any type of resentment that you are holding on, and sometimes holding on to, sometimes it's unprocessed. You might not even recognize it, but your actions are displaying it, okay? And that's also being projected off onto your counterpart. It's mirrored energy, all right? I do feel like a lot of you guys are in communication with your person, but I do also sense that because of everything that has been happening with the planets and things, separation, and we're going into Scorpio season 2 on top of that, but separation seems to have hit the counterparts again. And it has a lot to do with our egos, and that's on both ends, okay? So we're not just blaming one counterpart, it's also divine feminine who plays a major role in this journey, okay? So stay tuned for part 2.